Hello everyone, and welcome back to our video series of using tools like Google Hangouts, Google Meet, and now in our last video here, Google Chat to conduct conversations with business colleagues, with clients, and certainly with teachers and perhaps even students working on this as a group project virtually. So great tools here. So I'm going to start again with our main Google Drive page, and just to show you kind of the difference between the Google G Suite account versus a regular non-G Suite enterprise plain old-fashioned Gmail account. So if I'm this is actually my personal Gmail account. If I go to Drive and I go to the little waffle icon here, again we saw things like Hangouts, but I don't see anything for Meet or Chat or anything really else. Okay, now if I go to my enterprise account through my school, this also could be through a business account if you're an enterprise G Suite user, and if I go to my waffle icon, again I see Meet, I see Chat, I also see Hangouts, so I can also click on Chat. Okay, so this is going to bring up the web-based chat version of this great application. Now, for the most part, this really works better in, I think, an app setting. But again, you can add a room or a direct message. So we can actually, click above to create a new room or send a direct message. So we can kind of create little chat rooms to organize our conversations. Very useful for students working on a group project. Certainly very useful in an enterprise business, working with a team or working with a particular group of clients. Very, very useful. So we can click here and I can say create room. Okay, and I'll just call it our chat test. Okay, I'm going to create it. And in this area, you would also see rooms that you've been sort of invited to. So now here I can add people, all right, and bots. This is sort of like a funny way to do it by name or by email. That's how I can add everybody to my particular chat, my sort of chat room, and then they'll get a notification that they're invited to this particular room. All right, and then we're going to see here down here all the new conversations in this test room. Very, very nice. Okay, so super easy to actually use, and we're going to do a little experimenting and see if I can send one to my own personal account, okay, which it's not going to let me actually do that. So again, this is designed to only work with people that are in your G Suite account in your domain. So I can only send invitations to those in my school because we're in the same domain. And if you're a business client, you could only send invitations to people in your particular enterprise account. Okay, so again, this is really kind of a closed system, which is really nice in the sense of working with people in your group. Okay, I could also do a direct message, a group message here. I can type someone's name in and I can start a direct message, sort of a faster way than email. And I can also browse any rooms that might be created in my environment. I can search for them. So someone says, oh, I'm in this room, it's called this. I can search for that room, or I can create a room and certainly see the rooms that I've been invited to. So that's kind of like the main functionality of this. And this is view all the members in this chat test. I can add the people, I can rename it, I can reconfigure certain things, all right, which is interesting, right? I can view the documentation of it, and I can star it so I can get to it easier. I can have notifications of when things are going on, and I can certainly leave the room if I wanted to. All right, I can do a little searching here of different rooms and people and what they're working on in that particular chat. And I can certainly search for links and docs and files. I can add to that in the chat. So you can certainly add files and add docs and add links. Super great feature there. Okay, settings certainly, notification settings and other things that you can actually look through, and certainly the feedback. Okay, now here's my phone again, and what I'm going to do is click the chat app on my phone. Okay. And again, look at, there's my chat test. I just made that on the website of it, and it's automatically appearing on the app side. And I can click on that room, and I can just see what's going on. There's no one else in that room right now, obviously, but I can send them a message. All right, but then in my message, I can upload an image, I can upload a file, I can even schedule a meeting. So I could actually schedule a meeting, a Hangouts meeting, even though it's called a Hangouts Meet. But see how they're using the term Hangouts and Meet together? You're seeing how they're trying to blend these two tools together. So we can even schedule a video conference right through chat, and the link for that conference will be set out. I could certainly get files, and I can allow it to access all my media and so forth right off my phone. Great. So really kind of a neat feature of how to sort of bring this all together. All right, so that's my test chat. All right, I can start a brand new room or a conversation. Same thing, group message, right? Or I can create or join a room. All right, so I can create a room, or I can find a room, and whatever it's called, I'll know what that is. So the same features we saw on the web are here in the app in a very easy functionality for you. So isn't that nice? Before we leave here, so if we're in our test chat room here, I can start my new conversation. All right, kind of tells me who I am, and I can now upload. I start a new conversation. Again, I can upload a file. I can get it right from my Google Drive. I can get it right here. I can start a video meeting, or I can even send emojis. All right, so you can kind of see all that. So I click on here. It's going to grab right from my Windows file structure. I can go right to my drives. It's going to grab all my drive. And if you're familiar with Google Drive, this is the same interface that we've always seen. I can start a brand new meet right here. Really kind of nice. And I got my emojis that I can select from right from the web. So great chat feature that's really available to enterprise users either through the web interface or through an app. All right, so I hope that was helpful. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.